It's spooky season, and since I know you don't have a significant other to spend it with, we're gonna go over an anime that's about zombies, unnecessary fan service, and honestly, that's about it. So this was supposed to be my Halloween special video, but it's like November, I don't even know what day it is. But it's almost Thanksgiving, so the happy Thanksgiving, I guess. High School of the Dead starts with Takashi staring out into the horizon, thinking about how his childhood crush Rei broke her promise that they'd be together forever. I've been there, man. It's best to just move on. While you're thinking about her at night, imagining what could have been, she's getting cracked. Takashi ends up being interrupted from his daydream when he notices a mysterious man standing at the gate in front of his school. A few of the teachers go out to confront him, and one of them thinks they're Tommy Tough Knuckles. He goes to rough him up a little bit, but ends up getting gnawed on, instantly turns into a zombie, and kills the rest of the teachers. After witnessing his teachers get massacred, Takashi runs to go get Rei.
Komuro, you couldn't be happy with just skipping my class?
Rei, get up now, we have to go. Get your hands off my woman! I suggest you get up out my face, your breath stank, nigga.
Are you serious?
Stop, Takashi-chan, what are you talking about?
Bitch, I said now!
They all run out of the class to arm themselves with weapons and try to figure out what to do next. This announcement is for all students. There's niggas outside eating each other's fucking faces off. Run, hide, do whatever, I don't give a shit. Wait, who's there?
Sam!
It's happening.
Everybody starts storming out of their classes. Absolute mayhem is going on in the hallways. People getting trampled, pushed, punched. I seen a girl get only what I can assume is sexually assaulted. Why this man felt the need to yank her up by her hair in this situation, I have no idea. But he needs to be put down immediately. Takashi, Rei, and Hasashi head up towards the roof where they come across their first zombie. Rei ups her stick and is ready to catch her first hat. She combos up the zombie, then stabs him in the heart, but that doesn't affect him at all. They must have accidentally put in headshots only mode when they were in the lobby. Hasashi runs up and puts the zombie in a nasty rear naked chokehold, but he just flips his head around like he's in The Exorcist and bites a chunk out of his arm. After a little convincing, Takashi finally decides to make himself useful and turns into Prime Berry Bonds to bash the zombie's head in with a bat. They make it up to the roof and they see the whole city's being overran, people committing self-unalignment, teammates tearing each other apart, and the absolute worst, niggas switching up on the bros.
Because you and her BFFs, Tashina. Let go of me. Damn it, bitch, I said let go.
If I'ma die, my bro gon' die with me. If I'ma get eaten up, my bro gon' get eaten up with me. If I'ma die, my subscribers gon' die with me. That's just how we rockin'. That's how tight we are. As they're camped up on the rooftop, Hasashi starts coughing up blood everywhere and eventually just dies. Rei's dumbass starts talking about some, Hasashi, are you okay? Takashi, look, he's okay. He's getting back up. Typical women, am I right? Like, we've already been over this. We're in a zombie apocalypse. Do you know how zombies work? Rei actually has the survival skills of a wet noodle. Maybe she does have a point though. Why did the first guy instantly turn, but Hasashi took like a solid 30 minutes before he turned? All I know was Takashi was happy as hell getting to slime Hasashi. It might not look like it, but I just know he wanted to smile. He's probably been thinking about backdooring his bro for so long. I can't be mad though. I respect the hustle. Rei, on the other hand though, not only is she stupid, she's a goer. She's easy. She's free eats. Not even a minute after her boyfriend just got packed up, she's cuddling, caressing, hugging up on the next nigga, bro. Hey, that's real though. Y'all stay safe out there. We then meet some new characters named Takagi and I don't know his name. We're just gonna call him Tubby. We then instantly cut to Miss Shizuka, the school nurse, getting hornswoggled by a bunch of zombies. A simp sacrifices himself to save her, and I know he's regretting that shit. As this nigga's getting munched on, she admits that she doesn't even know his name.
Miss Shizuka, get out of here quick! I'm sorry. What was your name again, please? What?
If you're simping out here, you need to watch this anime. These are real life lessons. Every female character in this show has insane jiggle physics, but I knew Miss Shizuka was built different when hers had sound effects. Every time her yitties bounce, there's a sound effect. Another girl named Seiko shows up out of nowhere to save Shizuka, and that's when we cut back to Takagi and Tubby hiding in a classroom. Tubby must have spent a lot of hours on Black Ops 3 because he finds a nail gun right as a bunch of zombies break into the room and starts shooting it with some real precision. He clears out the whole area and they take off down the hallway, but Takagi almost gets put in a blunt when she's snuck up on by a zombie. She starts screaming loud as hell as she tries to kill it with a drill. Rei and Takashi end up hearing her as they're making their way back downstairs, and so does Seiko and Shizuka. They all make their way towards the commotion, and this is the first time we get to see them all together. They make quick work of the rest of the zombies, but Takagi has an emotional breakdown from taking her first life. Alright, Takagi, shut up. I got a video to make. They all officially team up and make a plan to run out the school, fight their way through a horde of zombies, and make it to a bus in the parking lot. They get there relatively easy. I mean, a couple of no-name background characters that they literally just met died, but nobody cares about them anyways. Right as they're about to pull off, a teacher named Mr. Shito and his students come running begging to get in. Now I don't know how nobody's seen this, but as they're running to get on the bus, one of Mr. Shito's students trips and grabs his pant leg to ask for help. Those must have been some Amiri pants, cause he kicks this nigga in the face, says the most stereotypical villain shit ever, talking about some in the new world. Only the strong can survive. We must cull the herd of the weak, blah blah blah. Then as bro is getting devoured in the background, Mr. Shito decides it's the perfect time to ore farm as he walks away. I don't know who Shito was feeling like, but nonetheless, everybody gets on the bus and they pull off. Not even 10 minutes into the ride, Shito makes himself the de facto leader of the group. Ray says she'd rather die than let that nigga lead her.
In order to survive, we definitely need a leader. A leader who bears everything.
So she jumps off the bus and Takashi follows. This is why you don't follow women, bro. They gonna lead you to your demise. I mean, everyone knows they're too emotional and lack critical thinking skills. That's why I date men. A bus apparently being driven by a bunch of zombies or something, I don't know, crashes, almost killing both of them, and separates the two groups. Takashi tells Seiko to meet up at a police station at 7 p.m. if not today, then tomorrow. On their way, Takashi and Ray come across a dead police officer. They loot his corpse and find a pistol and a couple bullets. They then pull up to a gas station, and that's when they run into the nigga that tried to kiss Emeru at TwitchCon, going on about how he had to watch his family die, so he doesn't care about anything anymore, and he's gonna take Ray, and Takashi can't do anything about it. Little does he know, Takashi has that mouse tool tucked.
It's better than someone stealing my girl.
So he runs up and blows a hole in that nigga's chest. Then they just ride off into the sunset as the guy's crying in the background like a little bitch. We cut back to the rest of the gang and they're still stuck on the bus with Mr. Shito. He's been bugging this whole time. He's moving like some type of cult leader or something. His freaky ass trying to groom these students and you can't convince me otherwise. The main crew can't get down with this weirdo behavior, so they decide to ditch him and his followers. Mr. Shito says they're more than welcome to all leave. He doesn't care, but Miss Shizuka, the one with the big knockers, that one, the one that makes a sound effect when she walks, yeah, she's not going anywhere. Bro was licking his chops just thinking about having all that to himself. Tubby basically had no other option but to start shooting at him so they could all escape. They all end up meeting back up with each other and they head to this house they can all stay at. Now hold up, I was about to say this anime kinda ass and boring, but then we got a little group bath scene. I ain't know they was moving like this. All the girls as yitties are out just bouncing and flopping like fish out of water. They're comparing their breast sizes, just grabbing all up on each other. Nipples are just all in my face at this point.
Here, let me see those things. They can't be real. This Miyamoto! Oh, no, not that! Give me a break!
I just know my editor's gonna be gooned out when he's done with this video. While all that's going on, Takashi and Tubby break into a safe that's loaded with guns. I know a Fortnite Chapter 5 hammer pump with the red eyesight attachment when I see one. Goated gun, I can't lie, please bring it back. They then use their newly acquired weapons and Humvee. Oh yeah, did I mention that they got a Humvee? Yeah, it was just in the garage. Anyways, yeah, they use their new goodies to save this little girl and a dog from a horde of zombies, but I couldn't care less about them. They literally do nothing. Like, there's nothing for them, and I don't know why they're here. Honestly, I just wish they died. Like, that's just how I feel. They drive their Humvee across the river. I didn't know they did all that, but apparently they can. And now they've finally made it to the other side of the city. Everything is going to plan until Shizuka remembers she's a woman driving. So naturally, she crashes the car. And now they're surrounded by a horde of zombies again. And don't worry, we're not gonna ignore the fact that there's a fence right behind them that they could easily climb through, but shit, I guess the only option here is to pull out the heavy artillery and pretend these zombies are your fellow classmates in American school. Psycho hops out with a wooden sword. I don't know what she thought she was about to do with that, but hey, at least she's helping unlike the other women on this team. Ray somehow got hurt, I don't know how. Takagi's just yelling, that's all she does, and Shizuka's just, I don't know, her titties are just bouncing. Don't even get me started on the fact that Takashi can't hit a shot with a damn shotgun. Nigga, it's a shotgun, it literally shoots 1,000,000 pellets. How are you missing? Out here acting like the homie shots. These are literally my ranked teammates, bro. Bro had no other option but to use Ray's melons as a bipod. Every time he shoots, them shits is bouncing. But that's not even the craziest part. He shoots a shot between Psycho's legs and we get a nice little view, I can't lie, a nice little sneak peek. Then he shoots another shot that goes perfectly between her titties twice as she's doing a damn somersault. I've never seen choreography so beautiful. Whoever choreographed this scene is a magician. magician. And the cherry on top is after that we get a slow-mo titty jiggle. They spent half the animation budget on this scene alone. There's no way they didn't. Like, you really gotta analyze this shit. Such fluid motion with just the right amount of recoil. They really cooked with this scene. We then cut to like 5 hours later or some shit. I don't know. Looks like the sun's going down. Everybody looks defeated, tired. They're probably out of ammo too when Takagi's mom pulls up with a bunch of firefighters to save them. And do you know what they do? They climb through the damn fence to get away. That whole situation could have been avoided if somebody just put a thinking cap on and thought to climb through the fence, bro. It's not like it's barbed wire. There's not a barb in sight. They go back to Takagi's mansion and they got a whole civilization there like Alexandria from The Walking Dead. Mr. Shido pulls up out the blue. We ain't seen his creepy ass in like 10 episodes, but he asks if him and his students can stay at the mansion. Ray runs up and puts the pole right to his face, threatening to leave him dead where he stands. This is where we learn the whole reason she hates this nigga is because he held her back a grade.
He said I had to repeat the grade because of him. But I know that only you can control the students' grades. But now, you pay.
Is it really that serious? I don't know. I feel like we have more important issues at hand. Like, I'm 32 and I'm still in high school. I don't really see the problem. This shit is lit. She ends up deciding not to smoke his ass and they just kick him into students that I'm pretty sure he's grooming out. Basically, right after that, with zero foreshadowing,
an atomic bomb
hits Japan, which causes an EMP-like effect. Electronics, cars, and even Fortnite no longer work. So you know where this is going. Zombies break down the gate and overrun the mansion. Random background characters are getting packed up left and right. They all try to fight back, but there's too many of them. Takagi's mom and dad decide to basically sacrifice themselves to save everybody else. Takagi's mom's final moments with her daughter was her grabbing Takagi up, slapping her around and saying, "I know I basically abandoned you and it was never around, but shit, I gotta do what I gotta do. Now run along." What a heartfelt moment. Really puts a tear in your eye. The OG gang runs to the Humvee, which apparently the EMP had no effect on, hop up in that joint and ride off into the sunset. To where? I have no clue, nor do I care. Now it's time for my final thoughts on High School of the Dead. And to keep it super simple, this shit is garbage. You can definitely see that they were trying to set stuff up for like season 2, and I read somewhere that the mangaka actually died, so the series never finished. But like as a standalone season, bro, it's boring and it's not good, bro. It's kind of repetitive. Stuff goes nowhere. I cut a whole episode out somewhere, and because nothing happened, bro. Nothing just happens. This whole anime, nothing happens, bro. With that being said, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm finna go rewatch the bathroom scene and go goon. Now wait a second. Do you ever wish for more Mesoke content, but he never seems to upload? Well, if you join his Discord, which is always linked in the description, you'd get notified whenever he streams on Twitch or decides to finally upload a video.
I finally understand why you left. It was probably for the best. Dark hair, all black, opium's the only way you dress.